America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Now, it may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
This is your victory. Now, I know you didn't do this just to win an election. I know you didn't do it for me. You did it because you understand the enormity of the task that lies ahead.
You're not going to believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
Ooh, Skin Man, villain in disguise.
One of them has a black friend, and the other is whiter than a Parmesan cracker. It's the Middle of the Road podcast with TJ and Coach Casey.
You are whiter than a Parmesan cracker.
We've been discussing this off air. I have the black friend.
Hold on. We don't ever talk about things we discuss off air. That is the number one rule of show club.
First rule about show club is you don't talk about what happens off air.
Before the show.
Okay.
Ever. Because if I talked about all the stuff you told me off the show.
That's awful wordy for rules.
Okay, that's true.
It is true.
None of those are written down. We have no rules. This is the No Rules podcast. I'm Coach Casey. This is TJ. I did his intro. That's Skin Man.
Hi.
If you're listening, in front of me was TJ. Behind me is Skin Man. I know what you're thinking if you've seen his picture. Do you want Skin Man behind you? Yes, I do. More than anything, I'm proud to have him behind me. So really the only thing I have, and then we can end the show.
Okay,
or we can we can move on to some other shit, whatever. No. I was at the car wash, and this is, I know it's not really, well, hold on. What have you been up to since last week?
Were you working at the car wash?
I was thinking about working at the car wash.
Or were you singing at the car
wash? All right, we'll get to the intros in a second. I was at the car wash, and that 30-second fucking thing went off. I was hand washing it, sorry. And I know you haven't hand washed a car in how long?
I had to hand wash something recently.
Okay. Like a farm implement or something?
Yeah. My truck. Yeah.
Oh, you hand wash your truck?
Yeah.
You don't run it through the auto washer? You don't pay $15.93?
I don't know. Depends.
But sometimes you do. I do occasionally.
Yeah.
I like the little colors they put on there and make it all waxy for you. It shines longer. Anyways, I don't usually. I wash my car. And that last 30 seconds went off, and I had so much more to wash. And I had no more change, no more monies on me. They have a card thing, but
I don't trust
fucking
those.
trust
I've been
those.
stolen from them.
Oh, billions of dollars. So much. I would be a millionaire if it wasn't for them doing well. I don't know about that. But I don't know how much they take. I never see a receipt. I'll never know.
You never know.
I could get on and find out, but it would be so hard. There's all the other little $4, $5, $12, $9. There's just money everywhere coming out.
Yeah.
But that thing went off. These kids nowadays, nobody washes their own cars. I look around at these car wash. It's either poor people picking through the trash or waiting to rob you.
If they even wash their own cars.
Or old people washing their cars. Older, my age and older. I think
we're old. Guys in their early 40s. People in the late 30s like me, they don't really wash their cars. But guys in their early 40s.
They would wash them quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I might see a 35-year-old there every once in a while. Like, dude, what are you doing? You just throw back in today, or but he's like, he drinks the the IPBs or what IPAs. Yeah, is that what it is? Yeah.
Well, I bet you another thing is too. You just said it earlier. Lots of black people wash their cars because they told black guy told me one time. He said
that's a pretty general statement, but since you have a black friend, keep going.
You gotta like to rub on them. If you have a car, you gotta like to.
They
rub
love to
on
wipe them down, but even then though,
but they're not fucking washing them when.
I'll see them go through the Joes, and then the one thing they might not select, or whatever the car wash you want to say it is, but the drive-through one, and the one thing that they don't pick is the dryer. So then they can pull aside and get down
rub that shit down.
Get it all clean, get all that
up
shit
in the
off there.
Crevices,
spoke holes, and I mean
that's
care.
Much guaranteed thing. They care.
Yeah, they care. Oh yeah, dude. I feel so good.
You gotta love to get up deep inside
of your car when
Whatever.
You're cleaning. I don't know. That seems like you're going somewhere else with it.
I'm
but
talking
anyways,
about
man, my heart rate got going. It was almost like I got called in to pitch, and I hadn't pitched in a long time. And like high school, we were already down 15 by the time they'd have me come pitch.
Or it's like whenever we were trimming and it was fucking getting ready to storm. And
lightning
and
come
we got
in.
fucking clap trimmers.
Or
and
like
fucking haul
you
ass.
look and you're so far away and you see the gas is all like this low. You're like, fuck, I got to get it done because I still got this way to go and I'm not, So, anyways, heart's going and man, I'm fucking dude. Like I can do this, man, and I got it done, man. And I just was like, I hung that thing up and I felt vindicated. So
you got it done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the soap off. I had 3/4 of the car. I don't even know, but it's fine. It looks
You
clean.
did it.
It's white car, so I wouldn't know. There might still be soap on there, but
Yeah.
it don't matter. And my car did fuck up this weekend. I think my transmission's going out or something. It flashed all kinds of codes and then wouldn't start. And then I changed the tranny fluid.
With Bud Light? Or?
No, I drank Bud Light while I did it. I drank tranny fluid while I changed tranny fluid.
Okay.
But
I'm actually doing that this weekend too in my wife's car.
right.
I watch videos on how to, without using like something to have it flushed. You drain it, put it in, run it for 15 minutes, and drain that back out, and then load it up again. Which I've never really done that before, and that might
I'm
be
just
why
going like 2 weeks on mine and then gonna drain it and do it again.
Yeah. Because I didn't realize how much a torque converter can hold in it, but whatever. So I gotta do that this weekend.
Mine was 4 quarts. So
4 quarts, yeah, that's what they say.
There we go.
It probably has the same fucking transmission in our car.
Very
It's so
possibly.
beautiful.
Very possibly. Sorry. Welcome back to Tranny Talk.
Tranny fluid talk.
I'm Mechanic Casey. This is Mechanic TJ. Back behind me is our parts guy. That's Skin Man.
He was
a
full-time,
mechanic,
yeah,
but then the finger thing. He's been in parts since.
Got to put him on the bench until he's healed all the way.
Yeah,
up.
I don't know if we're gonna bring him back in. Honestly, he's doing real good over there in the parts.
He
We're
is.
just stalking people, sending him out on runs. He's become,
delivered shit to people that didn't even ask for stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude. He's just taking out parts. He's never invoiced anybody, but he's doing great, Skin Man. We really liking you back there at parts. Bring me another one of those number 4 spark plugs.
You got he's been delivering spark plugs for the diesel trucks too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm working on a diesel. I need some sparkinators and for the
rotator splin.
We'd be great mechanics, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to since last show? Behind me, Skin Man.
Oh, not a whole lot.
Not a lot. Any
It's,
family reunions?
Yeah, there's one coming up Saturday, and we are hosting this time.
All right.
So
Family
I'll
from
be,
all over, or
yeah, some are out of state. They'll be coming back.
What state?
Louisiana.
That's a long drive for a family get together, man.
But it's worth it because
So-
it's family.
Your family, you have Louisiana family?
Hers or yours?
Hers.
Okay, so the ones that
So are they coonasses or not?
I still don't think you can
It's
say
a
that.
fine line.
Where are they from?
They were born and raised here.
Oh, so
Oh,
They're
no.
learning the ways down there.
yeah.
But they can't be because they're not from Louisiana,
Yeah.
and they're obviously white.
White people are coonasses. God, we're never gonna get this. Do I need I have like 15 to 20 coonasses in my phone. Do we need to call one of them?
We don't. I
Just
I don't want to lie to.
verification,
I don't
yes.
want to lie to Facebook because I told them we didn't have no guests on this week. So
Okay.
next week we can
Okay.
call some of your coon ass friends, I
Yeah,
guess.
they'll be like,
and
"Hi,
sorry,
Mom."
God dang it, I said it.
I don't mean what you think it is.
I said it. I'm
Just 'cause-
sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know I'm gonna end up with Harvey Weinstein canceled, and the one dude that was
I
on
think that's over with. I don't
American
think you get canceled for
American
anything
Pie.
anymore.
And I know I've brought it up before, but do we realize the whole time that their pound Me Too whole movement?
You know, if you
It just didn't make sense if you're like, because if you were a person that was like, that was the way you're doing it, and everybody's going around like, pound Me Too, you're like, okay,
Yeah,
and then you were getting in trouble. And apparently hashtag Me Too is different than pound Me Too.
what does hashtag even mean?
I don't know, but they always say on the phone, they say hit pound 4.
Did you, speaking of that,
So I was pounding Me Too.
when you were a kid, did you ever dial any of those like sex
the
lines and shit?
We were just talking about this week. I took a guy that was his last day. God damn it, I forgot to do that. I'll write it down. For his last day before his deployment out, and he is 25, 24. I'm 42.
Mhm.
And the guy I'm replacing is 66. So we had like a grandpa, father, son thing going on.
Yeah.
And said he was laying in a hotel room, and L.A. and he knew it was getting too late because those apparently I haven't seen one of those in a long time, but apparently one of those flirt lines came on.
Oh, yeah?
Flirt with Sandra.
Oh, yeah?
It's only, first 6 texts are free, and then we get dirty.
Yeah.
And
Did he call one?
no, he said he went to bed. He's
Oh.
a pretty straight-laced kid. I don't think so. I was hoping that's what I said. But I was saying when we were a kid, there was a 1-800 version you could call, and you got like a minute
Yeah.
50 for free.
Hell yeah.
And then it was like your final 10 seconds. Either hang up and dial, or you could press like 9 and it would connect. You will be billed at $2.99 a minute. I'm like, fuck, I need 30 seconds. I don't know how this will work. Chance it,
Yeah.
No.
I used to do. There was a
Beat the clock.
an actual phone
Just
booth.
shut up. Just are you tits are out of what? Okay. Click.
There was an actual phone booth one.
I got through once and
In
I got a
Wellington.
17-cent bill and I finished.
Nice. In Wellington, I used to go call them all the time. There was that one, and then there was.
Did the phone booth one have a hole in it?
I don't think so, but there was this.
I used to
this
watch
other
a
one.
movie at this one place. You went in a little room.
I heard of this one time. It didn't have. It was like if your parents had been beating you or whatever, like Kid Safe Line or whatever. And I would call that all the time, be like, "Please help! My parents are beating me. I can't. I don't know what to do." And they'd be like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then I would just make up like I was wherever,
That seems fucked up. They were really there to help people, bro.
I know. And there was guys like me out there lying about it.
Man, I used to prank call people a lot, and then the one thing I remember
Calling
calling.
in on your neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We used to do that pizza delivery, and then that's when they started making you give like more information, and then all of a sudden for a while, especially in Rose Hill, they would call you. Like I remember my mom would order a pizza, and then they'd call back like 5 minutes later. Did you order a pizza? And she's like, yeah, okay, it'll be delivered in what.
Yeah.
But I remember delivering like 8 pizzas to this one crazy cat lady down the road, and we're all down there watching like
And all the
they're
cats just
delivering them.
ate the pizza.
They're delivering them. No, they walked up and then she sent them away and didn't even pay for the fucking pizza. I was gonna call in and complain on her for it,
Yeah.
but then I didn't. I live at 20 front. No,
What was that other place?
we used to
here?
call the whole.
Charter.
Yeah,
Still there?
I put a couple friends of mine in there. No, but they needed to go. I used to call the horoscope line,
Yeah.
and then there was before it had a weather and something one. So I remember like we had winter basketball practices. We had morning, so I'd get up and call that because I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have turned on channel 3, but
To see what the temperature was.
yeah, temperature and if it was gonna snowy or gonna snow or whatever, they'd give you the whole weather thing. So,
Yeah.
anyways,
You can't do shit like that now. I mean, now.
no, because it's just right at your fingertip. You can do it. It's just not as fun.
Yeah, I mean,
You can get on and check your horoscope. You can jerk off, and there's all kinds of things. You don't have to call a sex line, but you can have an AI one do it for you.
What
Yeah.
kind of scope are you talking about?
Anal,
Proctor scope.
anal,
Um,
of course.
You know how I was telling you about my Uncle Joe, and did I ever talk about my cousin Jake
No,
before? So I guess I never told you about why my cousin Jake got divorced.
no, I don't remember you ever telling me about it.
I never did.
He's
So-
not the same. He's not the State Farm guy. He's not
No,
your black
Jake-
friend, is he?
No, well, I guess Jake would kind of be half Asian.
I thought he was I thought she was remarried. He's the dad of the kids too.
What?
I thought your Uncle Joe like married her later on or something.
Yeah, but this was his kid from
Okay.
from before. He didn't know about him.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, Jake, he woke up on his birthday one morning, and his wife and kids didn't tell him happy birthday. So he's like, "What the fuck? It's my birthday. This
Okay.
bitch ain't telling me happy birthday." He goes to work. None of his work buddies are acting like it's his fucking birthday.
Okay.
And he's like, getting more and more pissed because it's his birthday. It's a big
Yeah.
deal. When you get to be an adult, your birthday is a big deal.
Well, yeah, he told everybody the day before, "Hey, tomorrow,
Tomorrow's
don't
my
tell me
birthday."
happy birthday tomorrow. I don't really want to make a deal. Don't even do that.
Yeah, don't even make a big deal.
My
about it.
birthday's tomorrow, but don't. I don't want you to know that.
Finally, Jake's boss calls him in to the office.
Okay.
And she's like, "Hey, Jake, happy birthday." He's like, "Fuck. I didn't think anybody'd ever tell me happy birthday." She's like, "Yeah, of course. You think I'd forget it's your birthday?" Well, Jake's boss also is kind of a babe.
Okay. Were they lovers?
I no. Well, she's like, "Hey, Jake, how about we just go grab a bite to eat for lunch?
Okay.
What's your favorite place?" He's like, "P.F. Chang's, of course."
Duh.
So they go to P.F. Chang's. And she's like, "You want to order a drink? I know it's lunchtime, but..."
And Jake's Asian, so that would make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, duh. And she's like, "You want to order a drink?" And Jake's like, "Yeah, sure." Well, they have 2 or 3 drinks, and when she goes, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
They're having a good time. She's like, you just want to go back to my place for a little bit? Jake's like, well, fuck it. My wife didn't tell me happy birthday, and my kids didn't tell me happy birthday. Fuck it, I'm going.
Okay.
So they go back to her place, and she's like, just wait right here. I'm going to run to the back real quick, and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So Jake's like, fuck, this is happening. So he's like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fucking walk in naked into her bedroom.
Yeah. I got you.
Jake walks in naked to his bed and in her bedroom, and guess who's in there? His
wife,
his kids,
His
and all
whole
of his
family. It was a big
coworkers.
surprise party or something?
Yep.
Oh, what?
Yep.
And he's in there naked?
Mm-hmm.
So did they, like, say, maybe, like, I'm in my birthday suit?
No.
So did he get busted? Or?
Yeah, he was in trouble.
So they end up banging then?
No, they didn't.
No, he didn't get none of it?
Nah.
Hey, kids, pay attention. You're going to see your old man in action.
That
Yeah.
seems like that would be a bad setup. If he was a faithful man, he wouldn't have went through with this.
You never know.
But he maybe read too much into it. Maybe she
Yeah.
never was. The implication wasn't there because he didn't have her out at sea.
Jake just didn't read the room right.
Well, that's true. After P.F. Chang's, though, you know, a lot of things can
Get all that fucking rice and shit up in you.
carb loaded.
Yeah,
you know,
carb
you were
loaded,
freaking not thinking
couple
right.
Sakis.
Oh man,
So
you think they would drink? Does P.F. Chang's have sake?
I'm sure they do.
I've never had it there. I've had it at what's the Kobayashi's or one of those places. What are they like
Sumo.
the Sumo? Yeah,
we
we
should go to Sumo. We haven't been there in a long time.
yeah we had fun last time. Maybe we'll do it live there.
Mm.
All right. So, did you see? Well, is that the
That's
end?
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. Do you got any more Jake stories
Nah, that's it for
for
today.
another time? Maybe.
Yeah. I probably need to tell another Uncle Joe story here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Last time
We've had demands for him.
I know
One guy complained once, but other than that, everybody else seemed to like him.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking douche.
I don't know if he's a douche. He didn't seem to like the Uncle Joe stories for sure.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Anyways,
Fuck that guy.
did I send you the stuff on Jimmy Butler?
The emo stuff?
Oh my God, dude, he's my new favorite person in the world.
What's up? I mean, like,
I'm
what
thinking
would
it's a
said?
joke. I really
gotta
do.
be.
But it's just the fact that he ran with it. Because, like, last year he showed up with something different hair, and then, like, the year before, so they made a thing of it. So I want to see a day or two. I mean, like, if he's playing like that.
With his hair, and he's, like, doing the fucking
Because
flip
he's
thing,
like
he's Justin Bieber.
He's the ultimate, like, hick dude. Have you ever seen anything with him?
In real life, like, is who he really is?
Yeah, he's like cowboy.
Isn't he really Michael Jordan's son?
I've heard that. I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know.
You think he's going to fuck Scottie Pippen's wife,
Probably.
too?
Probably.
Yeah.
Everybody is, so
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah, why not?
Have you? No.
No.
I mean, before you were married.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you want to talk about fantasy football? What happened last week? I
Well-
tried to tell Skin Man about it. I
I
am
was
the only
listening.
undefeated team.
Hell, you want to do that before? Yeah, we'll do sports stuff. Michigan won, KU lost,
Yeah,
but
we
your
did.
quarterback was out. You did get throttled.
They were hanging in there though. They were in that game all the way in the fourth quarter till the fourth quarter.
Do you have it pulled up, or do I need to pull it up? Do you have
What's that?
like the standings pulled up or anything?
I'm 4-0. That's all I know.
Well, that's all
And
you're
I think
paying
my wife
attention
has
to.
the worst one.
After 4 weeks, the scores go like this: 6-2 at Handsome, 2-2. Mr. Fancy Pants, 2-2. Amish Country, whatever it is, Kinsman. No, it's not Klansman. Chris is 2-2, which is great because I don't think he won his first game until like week 10 last year.
Ooh.
Coach's Clowns 1-3. Forever Young 1-3. Rock Chalk 4-0. Followed up very closely by Scrubs and Beyond and Eldorado Gold at 3-1. That is Steve and Smoothie's teams. Zach pulling up the back with me at 1-3, along with Amy, our returning champion.
Oh no.
A lot of season yet to go, but it's not looking good for a few of us because if you just actually like Amy, probably should be good because she's scored almost as many points. Well, I guess not. It's so funny because the bottom 5 have all scored more points by quite a bit than the top 5 divisions. So it just depends on who you play what week. So I won my first game in my work league, and in my other league, I am 0-4, and
Not
I've
good.
never been 0-4 in fantasy in ever. I had the worst draft ever, a lot of injuries, so fuck fantasy. No. I still like it. I just hate it right now. Pick 4. You guys ready?
Go for it.
We missed a week. I'm horrible at this. I'm sorry. Last week, it was everybody basically had 2 wins last week. So after 3 week standings, TJ's in first, Skinman is in second. Actually, Skinman and Steve are tied. So, and I'm in last. So don't rely on me forever for picks.
Okay.
The first game, Bears at Washington.
They got to win eventually. Let's say the Bears.
Skinman.
Washington.
That's who I'm
that the
going
Redskins?
with. Yeah, it's the Commanders.
Okay.
We
Skinman
don't-
takes the Redskins.
Nope, Commanders. We don't use those language on. No, I'm just joking.
We definitely do.
Saints versus Pats. I am taking the Saints.
Is David Carr hurt?
Yes, but no, he played. They didn't play good, but he played this week.
Patriots.
And Patriots looked pretty bad against the
did.
Cowboys, but
Pats.
it's the Pats. And on that one, so far I forgot. Steve picked Washington and Pats. Third game, Jets at the Broncos.
Jets.
I picked the Broncos.
I hate Russell Wilson.
I don't like him myself. Jets. And so did Steve, went with the Jets. And if they play like they played this week, they'll be good.
Pretty good, yeah.
And so did Washington, I think, late, but they didn't. Yeah, I think they've played good most weeks, just can't win. And the last game, it's your boys, the Cowboys at 49ers.
49ers.
And Steve also picked the 49ers because he's Bang Bang Niners gang. Is that what they say?
I don't know.
I think that's what he said to me. And I'm going with the Cowboys. Obviously.
We them boys. Is that the prime time or is it the Monday night?
It's
It'll probably not be on fucking TV if it's on Fox.
Why? Who else is playing?
I don't know. They've just been stupid about that lately.
They only did it. I don't know why they did that. It made me mad. It is the Sunday night game.
Awesome.
So obviously,
that's my favorite one to watch. They're my favorite announcers.
I hate it as a sports fan. The game. I like the Michigan games at 11 and the Cowboys games at noon. Get it out of the way.
Yeah.
What's going to be a bad day or
like
a happy
waiting all day?
Not sometimes. I'm waiting all day for Sunday night, and then
Michigan always gets the early games.
They haven't had a single 11 o'clock game this year.
Yeah,
they've all been 3 something, and they've got a night game coming up. They just did.
They are.
Yeah, they'll be
Where
there.
at? Not at Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll be their 3rd or 7th or 8th night game because they put up lights.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Did you see what our boy Aaron Rodgers said about Travis Kelce today?
No, what did he say? I seen that people were booing Swifty, and that hurts my feelings.
Didn't
And by the way, our sponsor tonight is Taylor Swift.
Okay, well that's nice of her. Didn't have anything to do with Taylor Swift.
Oh, so what was he calling him like a what?
He said he's on McAfee every Tuesday.
Yeah,
right?
so two gay dudes just gaying each other.
Yeah, exactly like that. He goes, yeah, we did a pretty good job. You know, the defense did pretty good. He goes, they did a pretty good job on Mr. Pfizer out there.
Mr. Pfizer, what's that mean? Oh, because he was
He's
pushing
in the Pfizer
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just take his money. I mean, he ain't doing it. That's why. Oh, so he's gonna get hate because of that, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. But did he even say was that the COVID one or like a flu one?
He's like 2 at a time. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Like fucking eating burgers and taking a shit at the same time and stuff
And
like
then
that.
now I remember seeing that. I remember thinking right when I seen that, I'm like, dude, he is gonna be so hated now.
And then dating Taylor Swift at the same time, he's like digging
But he
in.
gained a whole. I mean, but she's the most. You just told me she's the most famous person in the world.
No, I said people say she is. I said Trump's the most famous person.
But you said she's one of the when we were talking.
She is. You don't think she's one of the top 10 most famous people
She
in the
might
world?
be. So how would it be bad dating her?
It's going to be bad
when they
for
break
him
up
after the fact. Yeah.
It'd be awesome for him though. Like he'll become Trump then. You know.
If you think about it.
Because half the people love him and half will hate him.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see how it's going to. I mean,
because there's no in between.
And how is she ever? I just don't see how that works for her.
What?
She went from being like with a bunch of like pussy men to like Travis Kelce.
Has she never been with no stud men?
Harry Styles, fucking John Mayer, some other pussy before that.
Well, so
these aren't real men.
Why?
How are
Why
they?
are you a real man and they're not?
Because I am.
You can't do any of the things they can do, and
What,
you don't play
sing?
a sport. Yeah.
Sing? Well, I don't see how singing It makes you a man.
What makes you a man? I want to know.
Fucking building things out of.
You can't do that
bronze.
either,
Yeah, I
dude.
can.
What can you
Fucking
build?
Running a ranch. Fucking. Fucking lifting shit up and down.
And women can't do none of those things. That don't make a
Pussy
real
men?
woman.
No.
What about women? There's women that can do that. All those things
There
you
is
just
women
named.
that can do that. Must be lesbians. Yeah, but not regular women.
Wow, I don't know if that's true.
I think it's very true.
So a real man has to like build stuff with his hands or play
Yep.
sports.
Shit with the door open.
Or lift weights.
Yeah.
I would never shit with a door open.
I don't.
But I'm not a real man either.
You wouldn't know.
But I could outbuild you, mechanic you, and do all the man things.
You just said you didn't even know
other-
how to mechanic earlier.
other than
You wanted
hunting.
to put spark plugs. Yeah. Hunt,
Other than
kill
hunting,
shit,
and I could
fucking-
still shoot as good as you, but other than hunting or shoot fine well enough
You
to,
couldn't slaughter an animal.
if I had to, I could. But I'd slaughter a person.
Either way, you
I-
wouldn't.
If I had to, I would.
No, but
But I could work on their car. I would be way more in the apocalypse. I'd
okay.
be
So
so
you
handy.
think you're more of a man than Harry Styles? Yes or no?
I don't know. I don't know what else he does. That dude might box. He might karate. He might.
He's like this.
Dude, he
big.
could. That's so. That doesn't mean. I think Harry Styles is actually bigger, dude.
I don't think so.
Google it, somebody.
Google. Where's our Google guy?
Where's our Google guy?
Jamie,
Where's
pull
our
that up.
intern? Google that shit. I'm fucking tired of TJ.
Why don't we have?
We need a
why
facts
isn't your
guy.
son out here fucking.
We need because he don't like me,
Oh,
and he definitely wouldn't like you.
that's fair enough. We just be like, hey, Isaac, fucking look that up. And he'd
We
be
do
like,
need a fact checker.
Well, get
like,
him out here.
I don't think he will.
Well, can he just be like remoted in? He don't even have to be in here in person.
Probably, but he's too busy
Like
complaining about food. That kid, like, I've never heard. He's got all of a sudden so fucking picky every single day. Like, my wife makes something. He's like, so tonight my wife made like cheddar broccoli rice.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I mean, it's good rice, you know.
Is that with chicken or beef?
Neither.
Oh.
This is just.
That's
I
probably
mean,
where you went wrong with
but
that
she made
recipe.
like chicken, our fake chicken, but then she did Cheddar Bay biscuits,
okay.
Wait,
And-
what is the fake chicken?
soy or some shit. I don't know what it is.
Cock meat
Cock
sandwiches.
meat.
Is it shaped in like chickens that
They're
are
like
like still alive?
It's like chicken nuggets, but with little fake chickens.
They're chicken strips with little.
Okay.
I mean, they're just little strippies. I mean, they're
It's
breaded.
dino soy.
They're
Yeah.
breaded. But anyways, and I hear him out there, and he's like, I don't like soup. And she's like, it's not soup. He's like, you just take rice out and say cheddar broccoli, it's soup.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could do that with a lot of things. I mean, I was trying to, then none of the things I could say could I come up with that you could
You
just
didn't have
turn.
a good enough witty answer back.
It wasn't. I said, what, you gonna eat chicken soup? And he's like, he added a word to it. And I said,
So did he win that round?
peanut butter and soup.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
He's
And
like, Dad, I'm going back to my room to jerk off. Leave me alone.
yeah, I'm tired but I'm just like, it's like macaroni and cheese with broccoli, and you love broccoli, macaroni and cheese. And
Except for it has broccoli in it.
well, he likes broccoli. I like.
Oh, he likes broccoli.
Yeah.
So then why didn't he want to eat it?
because he don't like cheddar broccoli soup. And so he couldn't get over the fact. But every day it's something, man. I mean, like all of his favorite things he hates. And I'm like, dude, I just told him the other day, I'm like, you're 18. Just figure out your own shit. Because, like, he came out mad. Like, it was like one of those, like, 15-year-olds, like, I haven't ate since 11. Because, well, I'm like, and what's stopping you? You got money in your account, a car, you got Uber Eats, you got DoorDash. He didn't like what I got for lunch, so I didn't get him anything. And we made something for dinner he didn't like, and he just
Well, it's
keeps-
because he's eating meat in secret now. He don't want
well,
you
I
to
know.
know.
No, I know he eats meat and not in secret.
He said, Dad, I want a fucking steak, bro.
I told him,
Closet carnivore? Is that what?
Yeah, he's on the carnivore diet. That's why he's like, I
but
can't
he's
eat
not.
this shit.
He's not closet. Both the kids have ate meat in front of me.
Mm.
When we went out for my birthday, they both had meat, and then they both admitted they liked the cheese pizza better. They did it just because they could.
Cheese pizza, oak and pie?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't a huge fan.
I didn't care for it either. And I think being next to Meddy's ruined it for me. And there was bees out there.
El Vicino kicks its ass. So if you're listening, El Vicino, bring your sponsorship back. I'm sorry, we went to Oak and Pie once. We will be back. We will never go to Oak and Pie again. I promise.
Never.
Unless they sponsor us, and then in that case, we will love their food and great service. Got sports done. Got picks in.
You want to talk about the big conspiracy theory that's going to happen tomorrow? Has anybody heard about it?
No, can we talk about this impeachment being worse than the Trump ones? Can we talk about Republicans are firing each other?
We just got rid of
Can we talk about
Kevin McCarthy because he's fucking Ukrainian
Because he's making deals, because he's getting shit done, because he's making
Not getting
government
anything
happen.
done good. Nothing
Keeping
good.
the government open, doing what they're supposed to do. That's literally what
He's
they're
junk.
supposed to do.
He's gone.
I know you're gonna follow Getz, the fucking kitty raper,
I don't know who we're gonna get.
but he's the
We're
one
gonna
that.
put AOC in there.
That'd be awesome. But if
She'd
you
be
guys
like,
keep fucking up and firing enough years, or they quit, we'll just take back control of
Nah,
it.
that's definitely not gonna happen.
We'll see.
Okay, we gotta talk about this conspiracy theory.
All right, what's your conspiracy
So
theory?
tomorrow is a nationwide emergency phone test. So let's see here. The FEMA and the FCC will test a nationwide emergency alert on Wednesday, October 4th, sending a message to every mobile phone across the country at 2:20 p.m. Eastern, so 1:20 our time.
Okay,
But conspiracy theorists on TikTok and X,
we're all the best.
yeah, we're
All the
new-
best are.
social media, formerly known as Twitter, are convinced that there's something more nefarious behind the plan. In fact, they insist the nationwide test will activate something within COVID-19 vaccines that could turn people into walking zombies.
Fuck yes.
Skimmin and I will be okay,
Fuck yes. And I will fucking.
and we will bash your brains in
Dude,
with a fucking baseball bat.
I'm gonna be one of the World War Z zombies, and you guys
not gonna be
are
fast
fucked.
like that, no.
Oh yeah, legs are gonna be
No,
back.
it says right here.
I'll
It
be
says,
athletic as fuck. You guys are fucked.
No, it says
Dude, I
right
will
here,
kick your bitch
It
ass
says
as a
you're not
zombie.
going to be one of those kind of zombies. You're going to be a Walking Dead type zombie,
No,
not a World War Z.
they don't know that. Conspiracy theorists think the world's flat.
First of all, it says 5G zombie apocalypse. If you got the clot shot, you were screwed. For those of us who
Dude.
did not bend the knee,
my 5.340 is gonna be back. Oh shit,
you'll
bro.
be skimming.
Dude, I'm gonna.
be
Dude,
fucking
you're gonna
waiting.
think so. I'm gonna get it. Like you'll be closing doors and think I'm not in there, and then you're turning light. I'm like, ah, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have
fuck you up,
my
dude.
fucking baseball bat wrapped with fucking barbed wire. Just
Dude,
like
I've seen you
Negan.
play baseball.
Never seen
I
you
have
play
no
baseball,
fucking
ever.
problem. I have no worries.
I have a dog collar that's attached to a broom handle. You're gonna be my pet.
Oh man.
You'll be like.
Will you guys be me like Herschel's son and put me in like the freaking the barn and like feed
I was
me other
thinking about just putting a
people and
mask
shit?
on you, like on this is the end, and you just
where I
be-
can't bite you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just keep you chained up.
But you guys will feed me
I'll do
like.
like Michonne. I'll just
you'll
cut your
feed-
fucking arms
But
off.
no, don't do that.
Why?
I want to be able to eat my own people.
No, I'll feed them to you at certain times. We'd round up liberals for you to eat at
Okay.
any time. Well, they'd all be dead too. So
With chopsticks.
Yeah, you just remember liberals control all technology. You guys are in more trouble than you think you are.
yeah, but they're killing themselves because they're fucking activating the zombie clone for all the liberals.
How do you
that
know?
took-
How do you know this wasn't a setup where they all took a super juice and we're all gonna fucking be turned into Hulks tomorrow, and you're gonna be fucked?
I don't think so.
I took the lotion shot. I don't think they could do anything
the
with it.
lotion shot.
Yeah, I did the one time Johnson and Johnson. I took the lotion company. They just put like a quart of lotion in me, bro.
Well, you and fucking Travis Kelsey, we'll find out tomorrow.
That wasn't lotion.
Well, okay, that's true, and I don't know why they did it in my anus.
Yeah, why it was just a doctor and he didn't use anything but his penis.
But, well, he
for
just
it.
said in a second you'll feel a little prick, and then like both of his hands were up on my shoulders, and I don't know.
Well, so what do you think? What do you think they're up to?
I don't think
For real.
I don't know.
For reals.
I don't really. I don't know.
I'm surprised they're
it's
even
probably
telling us.
maybe they're doing like a one-time beep where they can track and test if they can like test where everybody's at. I mean, I
You
don't
gotta
know.
try putting.
I mean, it's already there. Like anybody's worried about anything, but if you have a phone at you at
I'd
any,
just put my phone on. I wonder if you put your phone on
they want you to put it on airplane mode.
airplane
bro.
mode tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you're gonna
Turn it off.
Great, then you'll turn into a flying zombie.
Ooh, but I didn't take the shot.
Dude, trust me, if they wanted you to get the shot, you got the shot.
How?
Stuck
Zombie
into your
wings?
house at night and gave you the
You
shot,
think they
bro.
got my house and gave me the shot?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You don't remember standing
I
in
have a
line and
security
thinking
system.
some dude brushed you and all of a sudden you got the shot.
No, I don't.
And they do the nasal one, like you were just fucking somewhere and you thought somebody farted. You got the shot.
Oh, like when they do the fart prank.
Yeah,
the
you know
spray,
what?
and I'm like,
You know what? They put it in McDonald's and all the places that all the
Okay, then I
fat
got it.
Republicans eat, dude.
oh, you eat at McDonald's too?
No, I haven't
That
ate
and they
McDonald's in
put it in
5+
Mountain Dew.
years, bro.
I don't believe that.
I haven't. There's nothing I can. I had breakfast there. There's nothing I can eat.
Fries,
No, I've had their
cock meat sandwich.
Nope, they don't serve those no more. So I stopped
Mountain
going.
Dew.
I haven't had a Mountain Dew in fucking 6 or 8
They
weeks.
started putting it in Mountain Dew 2 years ago.
Oh,
You got.
Yeah,
I got
dude, I'm just
sorry.
telling you, if they wanted you, however they want to get us, it wasn't that shot.
I really don't want it to be true since my ex-wife fucking got my kids it. So,
And do you
and
really?
if my kids turn into zombies, she'll be the first one I'll get.
I'll go take care of your zombie family. I'll be
Now,
their,
I
I'll
would-
be their zombie dad.
Now I would capture them and keep them somewhere, Now, like just like Herschel did with that girl.
I don't know if you would do that though, 'cause especially if I'm there, because we'd zombie talk, and then we'd set you up. Like I'd get one of them to act like they're normal, and then you go in there like give her a hug, and then we just fucking eat you, dude.
I don't think so.
Oh man,
How
Callie
does
would be like freaking rip your throat out, and
How does that work? So like,
I'd eat your legs. I'm
if
the
like
zombie that only eats legs.
So if like a liberal zombie bit you, would I turn into a
liberal zombie? I don't know. I don't think so. If you get beat up by a vegetarian liberal, does that make you a vegetarian
I don't
liberal?
think that can happen anymore.
You don't think so?
I think those days are long gone.
You want to do it on camera?
One of these days, we're gonna have to.
You're gonna be
You gotta
so
remember,
embarrassed.
You're in your early 40s.
Guy
I'm
in
still
legs,
in my,
it doesn't
in my
matter.
late 30s, and your legs are
If
dead.
I do beat you, do you have to prove that I am more? Does that prove I'm more than a man than you?
I guess no, I would mean I just had an off day. I'm sick. I'm tired. I haven't slept for a week and a half. I've got a fever. I mean, I would make up every excuse in the book for it.
And dehydrated.
I mean, I got my relight right here. I'd have a fucking Ric Flair Woo energy drink right before that, and I would fuck you up. And Skin Man could be the ref.
It's very simple. I stay at my house and I don't fuck with nobody. I don't go anywhere. I don't go to parties.
What's that?
I barely go outside. Like literally, I really don't go outside that much just
Like
because
literally.
I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. Yeah, I don't fuck with nobody, like at all. Nobody. So it's very simple. I stay at my house and I don't fuck
That's
with
just something that somebody sent me. That's not what I meant to click on, but then I got there, so I wanted to do it. All right.
So zombies, yes or no tomorrow? What do we think?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think.
Do we have a plan if this does? Well, you won't be with us. Skin Man, what's our plan?
Again,
if
I got
Casey
Johnson and
turns into
Johnson.
Zombie.
I'll it's too much. I'll just email it to you.
Okay. I mean, just a question. Okay, if you do turn into a zombie tomorrow,
I'm coming to your house and eating you.
do you want us to put you out of your misery?
No.
Okay.
I want to live my zombie life.
All right.
You better hope that they are Walking Dead ones, not like World War Z or like the
World War Z zombies would be scarier for sure.
Oh my God!
Because
Or
that was fucking scary. It's
even
like
the
what-
ones off of the funny movie, the British guys,
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Those ones are even pretty scary.
They were kind of fast.
I wouldn't
yeah.
want to fuck with one of them.
Well,
Some of
they
them
were
were
more
dumb
like-
and stupid. Some of them were pretty aggressive and like the one that bit the dudes. People were getting bit by them, so they had to be decent. And I
Yeah.
never got how the Walking Dead ones ever got
Sneak
people.
up on you.
Well, now what if it's the ones off of Stripper Land?
Oh shit! Some of them they were mixed. Some of them were fast, and some were real like super slow and dumb. And
Yeah, I guess it just depends.
the World War Z ones could climb,
Maybe it
and that's
depends
where
on
that
how many
shit.
boosters you've had. More boosters, the faster of a zombie you'd be.
I was hoping it was the other way because I'm gonna be one of the super slow ones
Uh,
because I only had the one again.
yeah.
Johnson. My skin. I haven't had to put freaking lotion on in 2.5 years.
Self-lubed, Jeff.
Oh
forever.
man, it was great. All right, real news or skin news, and then we'll get
Okay.
to some skin news. First story: coach fired for players yelling "Jew" during the football game. Second story: coach fired for players yelling "Nazi" during the football game.
Jew.
Nazi.
It was a work story. I'm clicked in there. That's why. It was the Nazi one.
Dang it.
I don't know why it's AP News. They're slow. Ohio football coach whose team yelled Nazi or called Nazi during like the Omaha. They were doing Nazi to call plays off during the game. Says he was forced to resign. No ill intent. An Ohio school coach says he was forced to resign from a school district for opposing players yelling Nazi. I don't know. Anyways, that was his, audible.
Okay.
They used Nazi. Story.
Oh, that was his audible, huh?
Instead of Omaha or whatever they did, just the quarterback would yell Nazi.
What's wrong with that?
I don't
It's not
know.
like he was calling anybody a Nazi.
Was he pointing?
Just mean let's get funky with it.
I don't know.
Let's get a little spicy.
If they were saying like kosher or either way, I don't know. He got in trouble for it.
Let's get strict.
It's
with
Ohio,
it. That's
bro.
what he means. Let's get fucking
Ohio's
strict.
super lib. Actually, they're Republican, pretty Republican. 128-year-old mummified body, 128-year-old mummified body finally being buried.
Okay.
Story 1. 300-year-old remains found during home makeover.
That has to be a super old house. It got to be the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, the 128.
It was. Sky News. Stone Man Willie, mummified man to be buried after 128
Shotgun
years
Willie,
on
but he's Stone
display.
Man?
Yeah, he
Just
was.
Stone Man Willie from down at the docks.
Oh shit, old Stone Man Willie.
He was like mummified. He's a black man,
Okay.
and it does literally kind of look like a wax thing or a carving.
Looks like you go see like the wax museum thing, and it's like Obama, where he's just really waxy.
I'm
He
waiting to
coulda-
see. It's
he
like
could-
the. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You could have got away with it too if it wasn't for you stupid kids and your meddling dogs.
I wonder if
those
it's
kids.
I wonder if it's kind of like the Queen, where they were waiting for like the last people to pay their respects, and like he said on there, I want my great granddaughter to get to see me before you bury me. And
Okay.
128 years. I think that's plenty of time. 6 months maybe that.
I agree,
everybody
but
could-
How long did the guy live? How old was he in real life?
73.
Oh shit.
So he had plenty of years.
Like
That's
5 or 6 years after he died.
So we're 2. He's got 2. You got 1. Story 3. Last story. Truck rolls in Canada covering highway and celery. Story 2. Truck rolls in Mexico covering highway and avocados.
Oh, celery.
Avocados.
We're 2 and 2. Ding ding ding.
After I
It's
think about
celery.
that, why would there be celery in Canada?
I don't know. Traffic was being diverted from Ontario Highway Tuesday due to a truck rolling over and spilling a load of celery across the highway.
What's something that would spill out of a truck that was a food?
Dude,
that
and
you would
I just
eat?
want to know. Oh, great. I'm going into X. I haven't been on X since he took over, but look how much celery that is.
It's a lot of celery.
It looks like they mowed a celery field out in the middle of the highway.
It just looks delicious.
I want to know, like, if a peanut butter truck would wreck into it, then it would be great.
Or
Because
tofu.
that's really the.
Yeah.
Oh, is tofu on celery?
If
Is
there was
that
a
ranch.
tofu wagon that could just sprinkle something on there, maybe with some Parmesan.
I wouldn't eat that.
I don't know what tofu. I mean, I know what tofu is. I've had some good tofu, but it's got to be flavored with good stuff.
You're
so.
the vegetarian that doesn't eat tofu or vegetables or
I eat vegetables.
not very much.
I eat vegetables probably more than you.
But you're a vegetarian.
That doesn't mean nothing. Vegetarian just means I don't eat meat.
Vegetarian also means you eat vegetables.
I don't know if that's true.
Okay, within a
Look
week,
up the definition of vegetarian.
the last week. How many vegetables have you eaten? You ate broccoli today. We know that. What'd you eat yesterday? That was a
on
vegetable.
rice. I have fruit every day. I don't. I
Okay,
don't
we're
know.
talking vegetables. What did you eat yesterday that was a vegetable?
What did I have for dinner
You had a
yesterday?
vegetable last week when you went to the old folks' home.
That's true. I did eat on a vegetable. She was.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, she makes a different vegetable. I mean, we had mixed vegetables, I think. She makes vegetables at least 4 times a week.
Okay.
I
What
mean-
about before that?
What do you mean before that? I mean, we have potatoes every like Saturday or Sunday. We do freaking corn with it usually. We have a mixed vegetable. She does. I don't really like it as much, but and I'll try to eat some. She makes Brussels sprouts quite a
What
bit.
about eggplant?
I'll eat it like at a couple places. Like there's one place that does a pretty badass like eggplant.
Parm?
Yeah, or something.
No one likes eggplant, really.
It was pretty good, and then they do it.
Casey does.
Oh yeah, like the emoji one, raw and cut.
Did you hear about the lady that's suing Disney for $50,000 over a wedgie on a water slide?
No, tell me more.
Woman sues Disney for $50K over a wedgie on water slide at Typhoon Lagoon in her birthday trip gone wrong.
How deep did this wedgie go?
Dude, that you think it was a front and a back if it was a woman?
Oh, and I'll bet she had like the freaking meanest camel toe. It
Emma
was
and
freaking,
Edward
all deep in
McGinnis.
her.
Oh,
It was like going down the slide. It was going.
Said that they are seeking $50,000 in damages from Disney World from injuries from a 2019 visit to the resort's water. 2019 was 20 fucking years ago. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
but no, it wasn't. It was 4, but like.
Seems like a long time ago.
But sometimes you gotta. Well, that freaking Hyde just got busted for raping a girl 25 years ago or 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he deserves it. I'm not. So there's no statute of limitations
be.
on rape or wedgies.
Yeah. Emma's painful lawsuit details Emma's painful trip down the Humunga Cowabunga slide, which consists of 3 body tubes totaling 214 feet in length. The ride ends in a nearly 5-story plummet in the dark at nearly 40 miles per hour. The plaintiff said
Sounds like a blast.
she was at the water park for her 30th birthday. She's now 45.
Stop fucking going. Well, no, she'd be 34. But
Okay.
Stop going to water parks when you're 30.
Yeah.
You're too old.
She was wearing a one-piece piece bathing suit,
Oh,
so
so
she was
she's
fat.
thick.
Yeah. When she embarked on her fateful trip, Emma alleged that Disney did not explain why safety protocols such as crossing one leg were necessary.
She didn't cross her legs, and she's suing after they tell you and they show you to cross your legs.
Yeah, and that women would be great risk for injuries due to their anatomy and their swimwear.
And the water and the thing gushing in there and blasting them.
When a rider on the slide reached the bottom of the ride and traveled in the pool of the water,
That's why when I slide, I purposely do it like this.
yeah, because you're trying to get a colon
I'm
cleanse.
trying to get a little feel up the butter.
The force of the water can push loose garments into a person's anatomy, and even an event known as a wedgie, the lawsuit says.
An event known as a wedgie. This is a new phenomenon broken on by slides.
Because of a woman's anatomy, the risk of a painful wedgie is more common and more serious than it is for a man.
So they're talking about going up the cooter hole or the pee hole.
I guess.
That's a wedgie. They're all.
Is there a third hole? Is there a pee hole really? Or is
I don't know. The lawsuit continues saying that Emma's injury, which is categorized as the experience of it. I don't know what this word is.
So did she have a doctor
Injurious?
check it out?
I guess we're getting there. Okay, the risk of injury to a rider's genitalia and internal organs can be limited by using shorts or whatever protective clothing to act as a barrier and to prevent clothing or water from being forced inside his or her body when slammed.
Cauterized?
Yep.
Well, some of us do it on purpose, and some of us sue Disney because
does
of
not
it.
instruct riders to wear protective clothing, does not make such protective shorts available to riders, and does not warn riders of the risk of injury in protective clothing.
Welcome to the ride.
All right, so are we voting now? Are we voting?
For Speaker of the House?
I vote we kill her. Skidman?
Of Emma? Oh, here. She suffered severe and permanent bodily injury, including severe vaginal lacerations, a full thickness laceration causing plaintiff's bowel to protrude through her abdomen wall. That's some serious shit.
She was a big girl.
Right here. Emma was fat as fuck. It says. Right.
I don't. Your story. I want to know what news source is this? Newsmax?
This is MSNBC.
This is X.
They showed a pic. Here's a picture of Emma and Rosie O'Donnell. Which one's which?
Yes. I don't. What story that was? Why did you show me that old woman's face?
I don't know. It's just at the bottom.
That I'm gonna have nightmares now. Yeah. And what? Listen, it was only because it was the nose down to just
I don't know
chin.
why they show these two black people right here doing that. Like, what is that supposed
They
to
seem
mean?
fine with it. They seem fine
swim.
with it. Yeah, they're not showing them swimming. They're showing them like no anal lacerations for them.
Yeah.
Black's been using it for years and they haven't got anal lacerations. News.
Phillies deny emotional support alligator from entering ballpark.
It's my support alligator, okay?
In Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be something trashy.
A Phillies fan and his
Skunk or
emotional
something.
support animal, an alligator
Oh.
named Wally Gator. Great name.
Listen, he's a ralligator, and every time I bring him to a Phillies game, we win.
It should be alligator.
He is an alligator. I keep him in the alley, and he eats homeless people and other unwanted pests.
Citizens Bank Park policy on support animals is posted on the Phillies official website. It states
Dogs and bats.
guide dogs, service animals, or service animals in training are welcome. All other animals are prohibited.
Hey, they let me bring my special service, whatever the hell.
Cow?
No, it was a squirrel that was getting into the Phillies games for a while.
Or cat?
All right, so they denied. What did he get to go to the game? Do they have like a place you can leave your alligator during the game? You think?
Mr. Anderson spoke to the Philadelphia Inquirer last year and
bullshit.
said Wally Gator helps him battle depression and that he likes to give hugs.
With a name like Wally Gator, dude, he seems nice.
Sounds sweet.
I'll
Sounds
bet
like a
he's.
nice
I bet
little
he's just
guy.
like a. Yeah, I'll bet he's like a nice. Just get out. I mean, when has the alligator ever done anything wrong to anybody?
Not to people.
Do you think there's more alligator bites or freaking dog bites a year? Just look that up.
In
And
America?
In the world.
Let me see.
But for sure in America, but you're going to let dogs in here?
That's true. Dogs.
1 in 4 kids are bit by a dog. See if that's the same statistic for a freaking alligator.
Sounds right.
Mr. Anderson said that Wally Gator had never bitten anyone.
Nope. My dog's bit 3 people.
Is that
it?
Did you shut off?
That was it.
Oh,
Okay.
That was the end of the
Sometimes
story.
I don't know if he's ending or if I'm just cutting him off again.
Yeah.
So,
I got another animal story.
all right.
13-foot-long python survives 5 months eating cats in Oklahoma trailer park.
Sounds like a good start.
I was going
Oklahoma-
to say, send him this way.
Yeah, Oklahoma
No.
City. An expert hired to get rid of snakes slithering around a South Oklahoma City mobile home park.
Even dirty South there, huh?
Yep, yeah, Southside's always a bad side. Is Southside ever the good side of town?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't. Where?
Key West.
True.
Southampton's, I hear that said.
Yeah.
South Philly.
I mean, but most of the trailer parks are usually on south sides of town.
Yeah, 8 Mile and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And that's always on the south side of the tracks.
Found a python that was 13 feet long and had been in the neighborhood for around 5 months. We're talking that thing has been eating possums, foot-long rats, and cats, said Trevor Bounds.
They have foot-long fucking rats in Oklahoma City?
That's what...
Remember when our friend spent the
They're
night...
saying that the snakes are the problem?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're worried about a snake. Our friend, a show, well, I don't remember his name now. Ivy slept out with the homeless people, and they gave him bread and water. And I didn't know there could have been fucking foot rats at play here.
I don't know.
Maybe they fed him fucking rats.
I think it was rat bread.
It could have been rat bread.
Yeah.
They told him banana bread, but it was rat bread.
And thick
you can
urine.
tell by
I
the.
don't think it was water.
You can tell by the for sure. You can tell by the crunch that it's rat bread.
So Trevor Bounds of Red Beard Wildlife Control said the mouth on that thing is the size of your foot, and when it opens up, you're going to be able to fit something pretty large in there.
Damn girl.
Hey girl, you got
like a
big
pig,
old
I'll
mouth
make you squeal like a pig.
You ever eat a foot-long rat? You want some of this shit?
That's gonna be my new pickup line.
Yeah.
If Amy ever leaves me, I'm going, man, you look like we could fit a foot-long rat in your mouth.
Staff at the
Open that
mobile
up.
home park had told residents to be on the lookout throughout the week, according to...
Would you go back to your trailer if there's a 13-foot python loose?
I'd move out.
Fuck you. Keep the trailer.
Yeah.
I'd burn it down.
Experts say that more than likely the snake was a pet that either got loosed or the owners let it out. The constricting is what can be the dangerous part, said Bounds. You can't have small pets or children going near this thing. That's why this shouldn't be tackled. That's why this should have been tackled a whole lot sooner. Things could have been much worse. Red Beard Wildlife Control was hired to check out the snake last week. Took fucking Trevor a whole goddamn week to find the snake.
What's funny? Well, yeah, but
13 foot long.
You know how big this fucking trailer park is, and
It
plus
could be like ARC
and it's
over here.
exactly fucking
Spirit.
1,500 fucking
Biggest Conway
trailers.
Springs. yeah,
Yeah,
or
but-
Belle Plaine.
Yeah, but they're and plus at a trailer park, it's 4 or 5 days before you know if you have kids missing.
Yeah.
So there could be kids missing, and we don't know it.
Bounds said that this motherfucker has been around since June and survived since
Don't
then.
think he said that.
Dude, I'm fucking reading it right here. It's what it said. Bounds said this motherfucker
We're
has
gonna
been
start
around
making
since June.
you
and
put
had-
your stories up on the thing where we can see them, okay? Because these credible sources,
Okay, so that's whole story I made up, and then
This
I
is
just threw that in there.
Yeah, I feel like you at least threw that in there. I don't
Why?
know. Now I don't know if any of it was real though.
What would that have added to the story for me?
Exactly.
So why would I say that?
I don't know. Let's call your uncle or your cousin Jake and talk to him about it. He
Okay.
would know.
Your uncle cousin.
Anyways, he said we were using our thermal camera last week to find this piece of shit, but it's because it's
I don't
cold.
think he said that.
He said because it's cold-blooded, it didn't fucking work. I must have shit for brains, said Bounds. Bound also said the snake is an albino reticulated python, which means that it constricts the fuck out of you. It crawled up a shitter in somebody's house, and we got her out.
But this is why.
I don't fuck with nobody. Yeah, I don't fuck with nobody,
you
like
playing
at
the wrong
all.
thing
Nobody.
again?
So
I was trying
it's
to
very
do that
simple. I stay at my house and I don't fuck with nobody. I don't go anywhere. I don't
Because
go to
of
parties. I
13-foot
barely go outside.
pythons.
Like literally, I really don't go outside that much.
Because
just
of
because I
13-foot
don't fuck
pythons.
with
I
nobody.
guess.
Now, see, that's straight from the snake's mouth.
Yeah, listen. He says these snakes can get up to 24 feet if you let them. maybe longer. The body and the
Well, especially
snake,
if you grab one end and I grab the other and we fucking pull on it.
stretch it. He's like, the body of this snake is like Mike Tyson's bicep, but 13 feet long.
Is he saying like brawny and muscular, or is he saying black?
It was a white python. It's an albino reticulated python, so it's white clearly.
I don't know if that's
Was
true.
it white or is it clear?
I was gonna say you said white clearly.
Clearly,
Is-
it's white.
So is it white or clearly?
It is white as well.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense because if it's clear, I don't know how it would be white.
It's opaque.
Right here. The snake started causing problems when cats in their neighborhood started disappearing.
How do you know to in a trailer park when cats are disappearing? Like the rat, because now the rats are actually like
Yeah.
overrunning.
And, yeah,
And
they're-
apparently in this neighborhood anyway,
the kids
the
aren't
rats,
hungry.
he started
the
seeing
rats
a
are
bunch of,
already overrun because they're foot long rats.
They started seeing a bunch of shit-covered cats, is what he said.
Like so shit, like they were
Those
shitting them
chocolate
out.
cats.
Yeah, shitting them out.
This
There's
chocolate
Feifel.
cat- This chocolate cat
Tastes like
weird.
shit.
Yeah.
This chocolate. Man, I wasn't even close to Halloween, but I keep finding chocolate cats everywhere.
So
The kids aren't hungry anymore.
New
they
the middle of
found
the road chocolate cats. Get one.
So the home for the snake was a crawl space. It was getting
Hold on, our sponsor for tonight's show. Middle of the
cats.
road chocolate cats. Get one.
We were looking underneath the floor of this house and the home it created, and we saw nothing but chocolate-covered cats of large animals.
You want a chocolate covered cat? We got chocolate covered
Yeah.
cats. We got all kinds of chocolate covered cats. Come down and meet me at Larry's Mobile Home Park.
Oh, fuck, it was by elementary school, too.
We could have chocolate covered kids.
Mm-hmm.
In Oklahoma, I think there are.
Bryant Elementary School is next to the mobile home park, and a large portion of land doesn't have a gate protecting kids from giant pythons, is what it says.
Well, guaranteed there's going to be a python fence at every school in Oklahoma now.
I'll bring it up at the next PTA meeting.
Yeah.
About how we need.
They
to
don't
have
worry
more
about Larry the
python
homeless
fences.
guy keeps wandering in, but
what are we going to do about that fucking snake eating all these
these
cats?
kids keep sneaking over to that vacant lot and eating chocolate covered
Yeah.
cats. Little kid smells like shit now.
That's going to be a good name for our show tonight.
Oh, it's chocolate covered cats for sure.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, we got to make that a reoccurring. The other show had water sticks and other shit. They didn't have chocolate covered cats. So,
That's all I got.
all right.
And I didn't add anything to that story.
I feel like you added lots. Skin Man, you got another one for us?
Yeah, I got another animal story.
Is it about chocolate-covered cats?
That'd be awesome. If this is a chocolate covered cat story, dude, you win.
Missouri high school teacher is put on leave after school officials discover her page on porn site.
Ooh, I saw this.
How shitty. We had one
They
teacher.
don't pay teachers very good money.
We had one teacher, Miss Brown, that could have had like an OnlyFans, and we would have every kid in the school would have. She's the one I called Doinkalicious in class and got kicked out of class. She was fine with it. The principal sitting in class didn't like it.
He didn't care for it.
A
All right.
Missouri high school teacher says
Call her Miss Brown,
she
please.
has been placed on leave after officials discovered she was performing on a pornography site to supplement her salary. They failed to mention which site, because that's what
OnlyFans.
everyone really wants
Wants to know. Yes. I've been Googling this shit all day.
What site is it and how much does it cost?
Yeah.
Brianna Anderson, 28, who taught English at a high school, says her teaching days are probably over.
She made
but
$30,000 a year teaching and $300,000 a year just touching her
maybe if
cooter.
they pay him more money, then they wouldn't have to do shit like that.
Yeah, but Republicans don't want them to make more money because they're turning our kids trans. Go
Not
ahead.
in Missouri.
She was put on leave on Wednesday after being interviewed by 2 administrators.
Last night, not to be weird, and don't call me out on this when I do, I stumbled across you on a site. I was looking up research stuff.
Yeah.
Mrs. What was her last name? Brown.
Anderson.
Miss Anderson. And is this you?
He was looking for an email and you
Yeah.
typed your name in on a weird thing.
And then
and
nude, like
yeah.
you always do
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
search somebody,
Yep.
whatever, nude.
Yeah.
And then this came up.
It happens.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, after being interviewed by 2 administrators, we knew what kind of interview this actually was.
We got a camera in here, by the way. You're going to get fired either way. I mean, unfortunately, it's done. But if you want to make a video,
Yeah.
TJ, I know this is crazy. just because Mrs. Anderson's in the room. But do you guys want to make a sex video?
I can't.
You can't?
Nope.
Your wife just left you.
No.
Okay.
She wouldn't let me.
All right. Well,
It's a birthday surprise.
we're playing characters here, and I know you can't even do it in character, but we're just teachers at a school where we're firing Mrs. And I'm sorry I called you Steve.
Steve.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. Well, I'll do it. Will you film?
I'll
I need
film it.
some angles and stuff.
Yeah. I'll be like fucking Billy Walsh whenever he gets into porn. I'd fucking
You're
shoot
sticking
him
stuff in my butt, though,
Yeah.
man. Quit
I
sticking
get
stuff in my
a
butt.
special anal probe in there, so you can see what's really going on.
How does sex look from inside somebody's butthole? Sorry, go ahead.
Close
Different.
your eyes. It looks dark.
Stinky. It's like chocolate-covered cats everywhere.
Mrs. Anderson said it was kind of like this cloud hanging over her head, like she never knew when she would be discovered.
Last night there was something else all over her head, but
Yeah.
Then about 2 weeks ago, her husband and her were told that people were finding out about it.
Yeah. Now did he
So-
know?
all of the dads know.
Yeah.
All of the dads know about you.
There'll be special parent-teacher conferences that year. All the dads.
Every
never show
dad
up.
shows
Yeah.
up. Yeah, there's like a line outside. None of the other teachers, like 47 dads
Yeah.
outside Mrs. Anderson's.
All the dads are like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go
going this year. Yeah,
I gotta
I'm
talk to her.
going. I mean, I've never seen her in clothes, so.
Yeah.
So she knew this day was coming, giggity.
Giggity. It's not the only day that she knew it was coming. Giggity.
Superintendent Kyle Cruz said in a statement
Kyle
that,
sounds like a fucking douche too.
screw you, Kyle.
Listen, Kyle.
Call.
You little son bitch, Kyle. You
Oh.
Jew bastard.
It is cousin Call's birthday today.
Happy birthday, cousin Carl.
Call.
Carl?
Kyle. My cousin.
I
Kyle.
know. Happy
Cole.
birthday, Kyle.
And my dad's.
He listens sometimes.
And it's my dad's birthday.
Happy birthday, Cruddy Tom.
Yep.
The district was recently
Your mom
notified
listens, your dad don't.
that an employee may have
She don't.
posted inappropriate media on one or more internet sites.
Oh yeah, dude.
But really, can they fire her for that?
One of the fucking jelly fucking teachers found out about it and started.
One old bitch.
The chick that got the water up her cooter.
Yeah.
It's her. She fucking turned her in. She
Talking
can't.
about old Cooter Karen.
She's been pooping out of her vajayjay ever since, and she isn't gonna let some sexy teacher steal her thunder. She's suing, and
Sounded like she really was kind of fucked up. That must have been a really.
that
bad.
does sound. I was just trying
It was
to do it
gonna
for
be
funny.
It was funny, but it
But
kind of sounds like it was.
They
really
do.
fucked
I
up.
think at like all of the places, and I mean, to cross your especially girls,
That's why they
women
say it,
know
yeah.
to cross your legs.
It's not to just take the fun away. I don't
Like
think.
guys, I literally lift up my junk and like
Hold him. Yeah.
yeah, and then but I try to get. I don't mind a little shooting in the butthole. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
mind it. That's not me being gay. That's just me being honest.
It's a clean thing to do.
Yeah, I have. I know I'm clean when I get done sliding. Okay.
The district has engaged
getting good at
legal
this.
counsel to conduct a comprehensive investigation into this.
I'll
matter.
volunteer. We got like
Principal's
four.
like, look, I'm gonna go through every piece of
Yeah,
evidence.
well,
of
this is going to be hard and grueling,
Yeah.
but I'm going to come out on the end
Yeah.
with answers. Okay.
all the guys, school members, like, hey, you need some help?
Yeah,
I'm in.
volunteer.
Yeah.
We'll do it every day at lunch. they
Yeah.
fucking cram in a little
Easy,
office.
Easy, guys. I got this.
This is like high school, and like 8 of you would get around one TV and watch like somebody had dude, I found a porn tape. What?
Yeah.
Or maybe middle
I told
school.
my wife that. I said, she goes, well, guys watch porn together? I was like, yeah. I was like, I've watched porn with Casey before. She's like,
Have we ever
"Is
watched
that
porn?
Yeah, my apartment. I remember. Well, we definitely have. Yeah.
Have we?
And at Derek's house, I'm pretty sure.
I don't. Maybe you brought. I don't know. I'm not because I'm not like I was always a little bit weirded out by it because I think because I come like I have the gay gene in my body,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was always a
Think
little.
that's hereditary?
I don't know. I didn't know when I was in freaking middle school, bro.
You
don't-
thought maybe you'd catch it or something?
I don't know. I thought it might have. I knew it was in me all along,
There's
but
only like a lesbian gay gene, though. It's a different.
I found that out later on.
Okay.
That's why I'm
So
fine.
you're just a little cautious.
Yeah, I was just always a little scared. Like, if you get erect around 8 dudes, is it because the girl
I don't
on
know that anytime I've ever watched porn with guys and that's happened.
Dude, I used to get boners sitting in class thinking
Yeah,
about a
but
girl
that's
up
not
there.
like. Yeah, it's different though.
Okay, well, sorry.
Okay. So Sarah, that's your answer. Casey did get boners around other dudes,
I said I didn't do it. I was always afraid to. I didn't
But
watch
you-
porn with dudes.
but you have.
No, I haven't.
You just said
In
you
class?
did. You didn't
Yeah.
watch porn with your buddies in middle school.
No, I
because
was
of the
I was
dudes.
just using that as like a
Oh,
general
okay.
statement.
So never mind.
Conrad used to say it. I've just heard people tell that. I don't know.
I have. I'm pretty sure you and I have watched porn together.
Not very long.
Not for very
I think
long.
I had to
hey, look at
like
this.
turn it. You're weird. That's
And then
weird.
we were
Why are
sit-
you watching dude stuff? I
And then
remember
we-
saying that.
and
Now
then
I
we
do
were sending it
remember.
around at
I do
Suburban.
remember now.
No, definitely. I do remember we were sending it around at Suburban all the time, and somebody started fucking crying about it, and we got in trouble for it.
Why is this video called 4 Guys on a Guy? What the fuck is this, dude?
Super weird.
Like 20 minutes in, this girl walks by in the background. It's hot, dude. Just keep watching.
Yeah, some good shit.
All right, is that the end of the story?
The district has engaged legal counsel to conduct a comprehensive investigation into this matter. Actions taken as a result of the investigation will be in accordance with board policy and with guidance from legal counsel. The high school is about 55 miles.
Oh, she's a high school teacher.
southwest.
Man, I want. Did they never post pictures of them? We'll try
I
to
think we
find it.
saw it.
The high school has about 750 inbred students.
See, I think he added that. I don't think
no,
that was
see
in
when
there.
he says it sounds correct.
I don't see how what I
He's-
said was weird.
Anderson said she joined the OnlyFans website over the summer to supplement her salary as a second-year teacher.
She's young.
She taught to freshmen and sophomores and made about $42,000 last year, according to the newspaper's public pay database. She said she earned an additional $8,000 to $10,000 per month performing on OnlyFans.
That's pretty good money.
Dude, you just quit your. I mean, like, if I made $3,000 a month,
Could you imagine, like, at some point when they're going to go after taxes for all these broads that
I
aren't
thought they
paying-
paid. I thought they had to pay taxes on that.
I don't know if they're taking them out of their 1099 or what, but so
Yeah, because you got to. I wonder if you know they're going to come at you and you have to pay it in every state that some dude finished to you on or watched. I mean, that's going to get real expensive because then you got to figure out like Texas taxes. You got to figure out what states are tax free. Did I sell so much of my body over what line? I don't know, where does this classify?
Yeah, Bradley Martin, he had that. I saw a little clip. He had one of those midgets on that's making all that money. There's that blonde
Bridget.
midget. No, not Bridget the midget. She's some new midget. But anyway, she said she made $20 million last year on OnlyFans.
I call BS.
You would think it'd even be half of that.
Because of course
That's what she's claiming.
Yeah,
that's true. That means
$19 million.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean,
man.
she's kind of like pretty and everything, but
How
it's
does she
weird.
fit it in her pocket?
Yeah,
She doesn't. She did say it was something that was kind of funny. He was like, "Do you drive?" He's like, "I know this is weird." He's like, "Do you drive?" She's like, "Yeah." He goes, "How do you drive?" He goes, "Because I'm 260."
They got a special car, man.
No, but she had like a Tesla.
Do you ride?
And then some kind of Mercedes or something.
So a Barbie car.
But she's like, "Yeah, they got like some attachments on it." She said it cost like $600, but she lives somewhere where there's a hurricane and they got totaled, so she don't have her special midget Tesla anymore.
I have a buddy that was in a wheelchair and he could drive, and they had controls all up on like here. He did like the gas and
hands.
brake and
But
stuff.
they got short arms too.
Yeah, they just get super close. Like my wife,
But
wife and a midget drive the same. I get in my wife's car,
My wife does too.
and
I
I'm
can't
like,
even get in
"Are
it.
you 4'1"? I mean,
Your wife's like 5'4". I don't understand.
I don't get it either. But my son, my daughter, all of them, it's like they're driving like this. Like I
Yeah,
kept
but what happens if the airbag goes off? That's gonna really hurt them. That's what I always.
no, there's no room for it to go off. It just
It just goes
goes
out
out the sides.
Like
yeah,
like
there's
a bag.
nowhere for it to go.
Like when you pop a crescent roll thing, it just goes out the side.
Well, we're throwing together a fund for Mrs. Anderson, so we can pay her OnlyFans site.
I think she's got enough money. I think she'll be fine.
Well, I'm just saying, we'd like to support her now that she's lost her teacher salary, so we'll put the site up there. If you want to donate to us, so we can, yeah, and then we'll get onto her OnlyFans. We won't, but no.
Well, Mrs. Anderson had said that she wouldn't have been able to put up a OnlyFans page if she hadn't have crossed her legs when she went down the water slide.
Yep, she'd be shitting out her vagina, and who wants to pay to see that?
I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Take all
Skin
my
Man.
money.
Yeah, Skin Man.
really
Here I will pay the $9.99 or $29 or whatever it is.
ChocolateCats.com.
Yeah, there you go.
Chocolate covered cats coming to your store. No, go get a chocolate covered cat. Listen to this episode. Thank you. We had fun as always. I don't know if we'll have a guest next week. I'm working on somebody else. I'm working on Again, I don't know if we said it on
Make
air.
it a secret.
I am, but it would be technically today, and he's an up and coming. And when he hits it famous, I hope we're one of the podcasts he remembers, or at least what my prayer is if we get one of these guys before they get bigger. If he listens to this episode, he may not do it because of the chocolate covered cats thing.
Yeah.
Could have been because I don't have a black friend. I don't know, but if he does, it'll be our biggest score yet, other than Heath, Tyler Hatton, and Jay Spade, and what was the other guy?
Tony Flood.
Tony Flood. Sorry, Tony. And you've been on. Tony's been on once. It was
Yep.
Jay that's been on twice. So,
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good evening. I am going to leave you with. I don't even know whether we'll just do it this way. We'll do. God dang it, I can't even ever find the. Okay, let's start it over. Hold on a second.
Got to get this right.
We'll get it. I remember how to do it now.
Answer the question. I'm here to date your 6-year-old. I will eat your ass. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that?
Oh, that was perfect.
Perfect.
Peace, y'all.